welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Tuesday, the 21st of May, and I am so ready to start vlogging again. I missed it so much, and the reason why I didn't vlog last week was because of these pesky suckers right here. You can't really see them because I'm wearing foundation, but last week you could. So without further ado, I would like to share with you my TBR for this week. Kind of ambitious, but I think I can do it. If you've seen on my Twitter, I have been reading through the Illuminae files by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, and I finished the first book last week, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I thought that it was amazing, creative. The audiobook is stellar. There are people watching me outside. I actually hate that. So I just made sure that I wasn't as conspicuous, but as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by judgmental people, I am currently reading Gemina, which is the second book of the Illuminae files. My camera really does not like this book, but it's fine. So I'm currently around 3/4 of the way through right here, and I'm not sure if I love it as much as the Illuminae files, but the artwork in this is gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that Marie Lu, who is the author of the Legend series and also The Elites, I think, but most notably one of my favorite books, Warcross, and she did all of the illustrating in this book. So one of our main characters does like a journal. As you can see here, she does like these drawings in her journal, and she's very talented. And yeah, I really like this book. Like I said, I don't know if I like it as much as Illuminae. Illuminae was fan-frickin-tastic, but I think this is a solid 4 stars, so I'm hoping to finish this within the next day or two. My next focus for this week, I got my finished copy in the mail the other day, is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal, and I am currently around 100 pages into this, but I didn't actually annotate it, so I'm restarting and just like going through my favorite moments so far. This is such a well-written book. Like, the language is beautiful, the descriptions are fantastic, and I am very much in love with one particular character. And yeah, I just want him to be happy. So we'll see. We'll see how this ends. This is the second book that I want to finish this week. I'm really hoping that I can finish it so that I can do my review on it, because I did receive an ARC, but I didn't end up finishing it in time because depression. The next book that I want to finish this week, and I'm probably gonna have like no problems finishing it, is Every Heart a Doore by Shauna McGuire. This is a reread for me. I read this last summer and it's one of my favorite books, and I am listening to the audiobook and it's so good. Like, I really like the audiobook. It's very whimsical and magical, and it matches up with the book really well. So I'm probably around an hour and a half from finishing this, so fingers crossed I will finish that one too. So the last book that I want to finish this week, I'm so excited about, and it is I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver. If you haven't heard about this book, then it is essentially dubbed the non-binary love story. And the author of this book is also non-binary. Mason goes by they, them pronouns, and I am so excited because, as you all know, I recently came out as non-binary a couple of months ago, and this will be the first book that I have read that represents my gender, and I am very excited. Also, I painted the edges and it looks so good. This is the one that came out the best. The other ones that I've had have, like, the paint has flaked off, which I'm not too sure how to fix that. So if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. But this one looks really great. I really like the purple. I'm slightly disappointed that I didn't do it yellow, because I think that the yellow would have looked a little bit better with the naked cover, which is another kind of purple, but I still think it looks really good. So yes, very excited to get to this book. 10 out of 10, probably gonna cry. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine. I'm going to die reading this book. But anyways, that's kind of what's going on with me this week. Yeah, let's see how I do. I'm probably going to finish Gemina tomorrow. I'm gonna get around 200 pages into We Hunt the Flame, and then possibly when I go for my walk in a little bit, finish Every Heart a Doore. So fingers crossed that'll happen. But yeah, that's essentially my goal for this week. currently 8 Thursday. So it's currently 8:30 on Thursday, and I just finished a book. I finished reading Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna Maguire. This was a reread for me, and I finally got the chance to annotate my copy. I binged this entire series last summer. So Every Heart a Doorway I first read on ebook, so I didn't have the chance to annotate it. And then I went out and I bought the physical copies of the second and third book in the Wayward Children series, and I actually had a chance to annotate those ones. But I bought this afterwards and finally got a chance to tab it all up. It looks beautiful. I'm very excited. This is one of my favorite books of all time, and I'm so excited that I was able to reread it. So I knocked off another challenge for the Sailor Moonathon, so that's fun. Right now I'm just going to probably make something to eat and then chill out, maybe watch like an episode of Queer Eye. And then I am going to continue reading We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. I'm around 40% of the way through this book right now, and oh my gosh, I am loving it so much. I adore the characters, and like I've already had my heart broken once, and it's just, it's such a beautiful book. I'm so excited. Hafsa ended up making the New York Times bestseller list. I'm so happy and excited for her. But yeah, I'm gonna make some rice and pot stickers with some peppers and onions, and it's gonna be a fun time. So I will probably update you later. Hello friends, so it is currently Saturday evening. I think it's roughly around 7 or 8, and I'm actually doing an impromptu 24-hour readathon. 24-hour readathon. And I am doing this with Soleil from The Little Readers Corner and Kaylin from Kaylin Abridged. I will leave both of their channels up here and down here if you'd like to check them out. Both wonderful, wonderful girls. I love them so much, and their channels are amazing, so you should check them out. So as of right now, I haven't finished anything other than Every Heart a Doorway, but I'm planning on finishing both We Hunt the Flame and Gemina tonight. Gemina, I'm almost done, around 80% of the way through it. And then We Hunt the Flame around 45% of the way through it. So very excited to get those done. And then I'm also reading Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, and I'm roughly around 25% of the way through. So ideally I would like to get around 50 to 55% of the way through. So I'm hoping that that's gonna happen, but I will probably check back in with you in around an hour or two and let you know what my progress is. So I figured I would update you all on how I'm doing. Not great. I'm around 30% of the way through Sorcery of Thorns, but I'm dragging my feet a little bit. So I figured I would finish up Gemina by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, just to give myself kind of like a dopamine release and be like, yep, I can finish this now. So I'm gonna do that, and I will probably update you in another couple of hours. Thoughts on Sorcery of Thorns right now? I really love it. It's giving me like very strong Dragon Age vibes. I don't know if anyone out there has played Dragon Age. Probably BioWare is a very, very popular gaming company, I guess. But Dragon Age is one of my favorite games ever. And in Dragon Age, there is this storyline that you can do. It's an RPG game, so there are a couple of different options for characters. One of the characters that you can choose is called a mage, and they live in a tower, and they're apprenticing to control their magic. And Sorcery of Thorns, the main character, is also an apprentice. She's not a magic wielder that I know of yet, but she lives in like this great library, and all of the books in that library have demons trapped within them, so it's really cool. It is extremely funny, and the main sorcerer, Nathaniel, super great, love him, he's hilarious. So I'm very excited to see kind of where that story goes. But I just wanted to, as I said, give myself a dopamine release and actually feel accomplished. So I'm gonna do that, and I will update you in a couple of hours to let you know how I'm doing. Hello friends, so it is Thursday. It's been a couple of days since I've updated. I have just not really had the best week, but I figured I would pop in and close up the vlog before I post it because that would be nice of me to do so. So I didn't end up finishing everything that I wanted to finish. Like I said, I've not had the best week, and so it's just been kind of difficult to get the motivation to do anything. But I did finish 2 out of the 4 books that I wanted to finish. I almost got to 3 and then it just didn't happen, but that's fine. So the first book that I actually finished was Gemina. I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. There are a lot of tabs too, which I love the look of. So I really enjoyed this. I didn't enjoy it as much as Illuminae. I did really like the relationship in here, but I did think that it went really fast. A lot of times it was very, very confusing as well. And the surveillance footage was kind of over the top a little bit. I didn't really like that much. I don't like the voice actor who does the surveillance footage. He has like a very like fake British accent, and so I don't really like listening to him. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of the characters, specifically Ella. I really liked Ella. Ella was Nick's cousin, and I also really liked Nick too. I hope that we see him again at some point, because I have found out that through this series you do get cameos from some characters. Like we got a cameo from Katie and Ezra, which I was really pumped about because I love those two. So yes, 4.5, really liked it, just didn't like it as much as Illuminae. The other book that I finished was Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna McGuire. I gave this 5 stars. This was a reread for one of the Sailor Moonathon challenges, so I really enjoyed rereading this. I read it through audiobook and I managed to tab this guy as well, and yeah, I love this series. I love how whimsical this series is, and I just really enjoyed my time reading this. I do want to make 2 notable mentions. So the first one is We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. I didn't finish this. I got around halfway through. I am planning on maybe finishing this tonight or tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get that done. And then the other one, I got this in the mail early, I guess, and that is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. I am currently reading this. I'm around a quarter of the way through. Really enjoying this one. This one is probably going to be a 5-star read for me, which I'm super excited about. And like, this cover is beautiful. It is so gorgeous. It has like an eye embossed on the end too. And the actual cover is really pretty too. I like this like emerald green color. So yeah, those are all of the books that I really read this week. Didn't get to 2 of the books that I wanted to, but that's totally fine. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. My wrap up for May should be coming in soon. I'm gonna try and film it, but it's really smoky out today. I'll show you. As you can see, you can't really see outside. It's really smoky. So I am going to hold off on filming. So I am gonna hold off on filming my wrap up because I don't want the lighting to be super silly. That's basically it. I'm gonna try and get this up tonight. If I don't get it up tonight, I'll get it up tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching this video. As always, all of my social media links will be down in the description if you'd like to follow me on my Twitter or my Instagram, and I will see you next week for another reading vlog. It's probably going to be just a weekend reading vlog because, as I said, it is only Thursday and I don't want to leave it until Thursday next week again. But yeah, I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching.